Good morning, friends. Oh, my Sagittarius tribe. Gang, gang. All is well, Sag. And the energy's looking pretty beautiful if I have to be really real with you. And I wanted to take a look, kind of do it a little different today because there was something going on with Mercury where things were going to be revealed or even realizations. But I have to be like, I wasn't expecting this, quite honestly, but there's so many positive cards when it comes to the heart space. And I don't think that necessarily this is about love coming. I just feel like and I felt when I was doing the reading, I really felt it. I don't know if you've ever felt your heart chakra opening, but it really felt like some activation energy in the heart chakra area. It's a difficult thing to explain. As you could imagine, I work daily on my chakras constantly just to keep them healthy. Right? Sagittarius. I don't even know what to make of this, honestly. Because this just feels like you and how you're feeling. It may be how you're feeling today because it's so it's not really about things coming. Although it may be. I mean, for everyone it's different, but so let's get to it. First, we're starting with what you need to hear, then a little bit about your energy, and what you're realizing, like what you're realizing yourself, and what is being revealed to you. It's quite different, Sag. It really is. So Spirit's pretty much like, if you saw my post yesterday, it was because about slowing down, right? We have a lot of trouble with that, and I wanted to expand on that. I don't mean just sitting around and doing nothing, but Sagittarius, we don't have to fill every minute. We are definitely, probably us and Aries are the biggest ones in terms of staying absolutely busy at all times, right? It is literally how we deal with things. And so I had done, every morning I do a reading for myself to just get my energy out of the way. And the Four of Swords had come up telling me I need to relax, right? And I said, you know, F that. I got too much to do, right? But, I think that there's also another meaning to this. And, we've been kind of, the energy for Sagittarius, I have felt, is kind of really a little bit too much focused on challenges. And when are these challenges ever leaving, right? When are these good things coming? And I feel like they are coming. And they're, I don't know if you know it, but especially if you start feeling really good in terms of the heart space and relationships. And this isn't necessarily about relationships, more of a opening your heart to things energy. But what you need to hear, Sagittarius, is that Cat Spirit is here. Claim your independence. Spirit is telling you that things are in the works for you, Sag, with the great mystery and overcome any obstacle. Things are in the works for you. I feel like Spirit is telling you to protect your energy, and maybe even limit your time with others, because this is a Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. Sometimes, we have more to discover about ourselves, right? And these changes are going to positively affect your changes for just you. And that's what it's telling you also, is that, it isn't really about the whole. And sometimes to really connect with yourself, you need to pull yourself back a little bit, to be quite honest. And because maybe too, honestly, Sag, you've been kind of trying too hard to make things better, when Spirit says you don't have to, because there's already a plan in the works for you, Sag. It's coming. And you don't need to know how. Just sit back, relax, be at rest, right? Which doesn't always mean do nothing. Sag, we all got to go to work. We got to live our lives, but be at rest and know that, like, you don't have to do anything to make these changes come in. You know, obstacles are going to work themselves out, and, you know, just flow with it. Just flow with it. And I was really surprised by all this heart energy underneath the deck. And, you know, this isn't like happening. You're going to get what you want here, Sag. Wish granted. With the Empress, the Death card, and the Tower, like, and you're going to need to really be grounded. Let me just say that, because it's happening like it always happens for Sagittarius. You've been asking for change, Sag. You've been asking for change, and it's going to happen like in a loud way, is all I can think to say. It's going to happen in a loud way. And so you definitely need to have this, you know, Empress is about fertility and new ideas and, you know, bringing things about. And so it's kind of telling you too that, like, in order for that to happen, something has to go, right? And really, it would have been something that has to go regardless. In order for these big changes to happen, what isn't working has to go, you know. And so there may be a need for you to, and this is also telling you to, like, pull yourself back in the fact that these changes coming to you, you can't stop them and you can't force them. The Empress doesn't do that. You know, the Empress focuses on, you know, her own self-worth, what she deserves, what is good for her. And there's a lot of energy about that. You know, you really, in order to receive, you have to be good. And this is a you thing. This isn't someone else who's doing it to you. It really is just about you. It's right now, it's time for you to celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Maybe there's even a need to get in touch with who you really are and, you know, focus on your own self-worth and your self-value. If other people don't value you, it really doesn't matter if you value yourself, right? Other people do not define our value, remember that. And so you're going to need to be in this space, right? Because these changes coming in may seem very dramatic. That's the Tower. I love the Tower. Okay, let me just say that, because the Tower for everyone really is like, when you there may be things here that you try to make work, right? And that's when the universe says, you know what, this isn't working. Why do you keep trying? You know, why do you keep trying, Sag? Why are you wasting your time? And so the universe will come in and bring it the whole way down, what needs to change. And so, you know, it is what it is, Sag. In order for these new things that you want to come in, and I did a collective reel this morning, and it was all about that. It was all about focusing, like, even in this stagnancy, focusing on making things better, improving things, so that when these changes and this evolution does come in, you'll be ready for it. And you know, begin how you want to begin is literally what it is saying. It's really beautiful, Sag. And really, what it's also telling you, by the way, is that there is a big change coming. There is a big change coming, and you need to be ready for it. Okay, because this is life-changing energy. And so, you have to be in a good way. It's telling you to focus on yourself, focus on your self-worth, focus on what's good for you. So that when this tower comes down, it's not like stressing you out. Because it's going to come. Whatever isn't in line with what you're truly worth is going to come down. So I guess we're not holding on to stuff, right? Guess not. So in terms of your energy, it's really interesting because the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Strength card is here. I just feel, honestly, the Two of Cups, especially in this card, is, about you and your higher self. It is. I just feel like you're doing a lot of reflecting on, it could be relationships. It could be challenges in relationships. And with the lovers is always a choice, right? And how much are you choosing you, Sag, in even in your relationships? But I think that you're going to see challenges in relationships differently because, Anchor is here, which is about stability, long lasting. It could be that you want relationships that last, right? And maybe that's been a challenge, right? But with changing mind here, I just feel like you're thinking about things differently. And you may even be making decisions with that in mind, like stability, what's going to last, And what you're realizing, I feel like 10 of Cups with the 6 of Cups. This is really about being right and good with the past, right? Because the 6 of Cups, it is thinking back. It is. And there is contentment and peace with the 10 of Cups. I just feel like you are, you're realizing, you may be even looking back and seeing the good things. Like even with the relationships that haven't worked, I feel like you may be just seeing the good of those things instead of the bad. It's like and that actually, if you see all the good blessings, the good memories that you had with people, even if they didn't work out, right? It's going to create a change here for you. Ship is here. Ship is here. It could also be that someone from the past is coming to see you or vice versa. But this was really about realization. And I just feel like you are seeing things differently than you had. Maybe the memories, they don't hurt you now. You learned a lot from them in terms of what you want going forward. And it just feels like you're in a much better space emotionally when it comes to the challenges in relationships. And, there's so much here about how you're thinking and feeling that I'm having trouble bringing it into words probably. But, I just feel like you're not seeing the bad in things right now. You're not. And, it's also being good with where things are and realizing that, what good things are to come and that not everything was bad. Definitely not everything was bad. So the truth being revealed to you is that, and you may need that energy because someone's coming to you. 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, out of nowhere. Probably someone that you have not heard from in quite some time. And last night, if you watched the reading, there was something about an apology. I'm not seeing that here, but what I am seeing is that someone needs your help. You know, and you're probably a person, Queen of Cups, people often come to for help, right? Well, you're good at finding answers, Sag. I mean, that's just the truth. Because, you know, unlocking answer solution with open your heart is here. I feel like what you're going to find through this, and even though when someone comes to you for help at first, you might be like, oh my God, I cannot, right? Because people are always doing that. It's something that Sagittarius loves to help. Okay, and this actually unlocks something in the heart space for you. You know, maybe even in terms of your destiny. And we've seen this before, you know, where it is showing you something, showing you a truth that you didn't see before about yourself, maybe even about what you're supposed to do. Because the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles is here. With the Queen of Wands, it's literally showing you, I feel like you really help people to get on the right path. I feel like that's something Sagittarius is good at. You know, at especially the moments when life seems so heavy, right? Ten of Wands. You're good with showing people, like, not just which way to go, but definitely you have this way of pointing them, especially say someone's been going after something they have really wanted, right? And you're good at showing people that you can still go after what you want, but sometimes it has to change a little bit. It's like your dream has to change a little bit. You have to try new things. You know, so you were really good at getting people to not see the burden of things, to see that this is just showing you a different way to go, because Sagittarius also is very good themselves at not giving up. And with the Queen of Pentacles, that exactly reflects that. It's about not giving up. And the Queen of Pentacles helps too, you know, and I feel like whatever it is you say really inspires this person towards a move that they need to make. Specifically, this could have to do with money or work. And, you know, sometimes we don't get everything we want right when we want it. And I feel like that's also part of it. You know, you convince someone that dreams are important and to keep going and to find what you love in it. Why are you doing this? Why do you love it, right? You're going to just give up on it now because it's hard? No. No, Sagittarius don't get down like that. We don't. We don't. So I feel like this is very, very beautiful energy. And I was just feeling the chill from the universe. So I must be on the right track, Sag. And this is something, Sagittarius, that you, like, we personally excel in that department. In terms of seeing things through, of not giving up on dreams and, you know, persevere. That is what we do. And I feel like you may be helping someone persevere and say, look, maybe it's not about giving up. Maybe it's about finding new ways, right? Maybe you need to be a little more patient just because things are heavy, you know, or because the Ten of Wands is being overwhelmed and this person's overwhelmed, but you're showing them new things that they could do. And that's a, you know, that's a very Sagittarius thing. And we love to help people. And it could be for you that you're finding something in that unlocks some sort of destiny for you, Sag. Maybe you're supposed to do this with this person. Who knows? Who knows, Sagittarius? So let's get a mindful message, because Heidi loves these. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? And I'm going to do a new moon reading today because we have a new moon in Aquarius coming, which I love. Oh my goodness. Because, you know, Aquarius is quirky. We love that, right? But also new ideas. And what does Sagittarius love more than a new project, honestly? So show me Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to see? What does Sagittarius need? Oh. Guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy in doing the things I love, I'm in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. Okay. And I feel like you've done that, Sag, actually, because you feel good today. Okay. Let me tell you how you feel. So, Sagittarius, let's see what would be good for you today, okay? We'll corner this off with a self-care card. What would be good for Sagittarius' self-care today? Hopefully you're inspired. But let's see what you need to focus on. What will be good for your self-care? What should Sagittarius focus on today? Giving no F's, Sag. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. All right, then. I'm here for that. So what's in the self-care area for Sagittarius? What would help with self-care? Take a break. Okay, I've been feeling that. It says take a vacation, but we all can't do that, right? Take a break from your worries, especially Sagittarius. It's talking about surrender. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So, you know, yeah. Stop worrying so much and let, you know, your angels and guides give you the solution. I feel like they're telling you to take a break, Sag. I do. So that's what I have for you. I hope you have the best day ever. Toodles.